Well, to me, you'll always be the Marilyn of my
thank you,
dreams.
darling.
And Alan, how did you conceptualize, how did you come up with Marilyn MAN-ROE?
Well, there was a need in the market for Marilyn Monroe.
I mean, I don't know anybody else who does Marilyn MAN-ROE.
I'm a creator.
Really? An innovator, if you will.
And many times, you never know what to send a guy for their birthday. So what do you send them? You send them Marilyn Monroe. In fact, from here, I got to go do a show in Newport Beach.
Yes.
And actually, I'm doing some other characters, but female characters are always fun to send to men, especially when the females are men. The Birthday Fairy, Hooters Girl.
Oh, I love your Birthdays Fairy.
That's right.
Yeah, we both work for a company called Dramagrams, and that's how we met.
Yeah, you didn't realize that?
No, I just wanted to tell everybody.
Okay, yes.
Because he didn't know we were on the same show tonight.
I know. Well, you know what? Sometimes we're blondes. We forget.
I know. Gentlemen do prefer blondes, though.
Hey! Hey! Over here.
You know what? It's all a myth. I really had brown hair.
Actually,
Do you
gentlemen,
really? I am a mix. I'm a liger.
gentlemen prefer Brazilians, I think. That's a whole other story.
But
You're from Ecuador, so forget that.
Yeah. Leslie from Ecuador. Down the front. Is anybody saying anything?
I was going to tell you, Alan, that original Justin thought you were funny, but I think I'll take that one back.
Oh.
He thinks you're funny smelling.
I still love you.
This is so soft. Is it faux? Does Marilyn?
I got it on eBay. I got this one on eBay, too, from Australia.
I got this on Elay.
Easy lay.
Easy lay.
Okay, so Marilyn's. Now that I'm in my garb, I think maybe we might have to stand in a second and. Oh, you wanna do a mole? Okay, what side is Marilyn's?
She actually doesn't really have a mole. It moves. So sometimes it's down here, sometimes it's here, sometimes it's here. She doesn't actually have a mole.
Holy moly!
Doesn't?
Nope.
Oh.
Yep. Moving mole.
Okay, so let's mole me up. So
on this side, it's a smile.
fake a smile at my knife. That was fake a smile of my life. For those. I did one time. I had a party that I went to, and I was a little bit drunk, and I put it on, and it totally looked like a booger. Ooh, lipstick.
Yeah. Or can we do this?
Yeah, we
Oh,
can.
I figured you'd use my lipstick.
Oh, you're very
No,
red.
That's fine.
Did you bring that with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Martini, Robin loves your dress. She wants you to bring it home.
Isn't it so cool? It is very cool, and it accentuates the bust area. So I feel
It
like
doesn't
a
go
hooker
on.
right now. Let's be honest.
Well, when I get my new dress, I'll give you that one.
Oh. Okay, so now let's learn some moves. What are Marilyn moves? Brian, I think we're gonna stand up and do some moves in a little bit. Firstly, let's discuss dresses here, ladies, because Marilyn is a variation.
I'm gonna bail out, but
Okay.
I just want to let you know.
gonna
Take
learn some
it
moves.
from the real Marilyn right
Yes.
here. Goodbye, dear. Mwah.
Alan, it's been a
Goodbye,
pleasure
dear.
as always.
It's been a
As
pleasure.
always.
Oh,
Alan,
do you
I'm
have to
gonna bail
go,
out.
darling?
I must go. Bye.
Oh,
Mwah,
yes,
mwah, mwah,
sweetie.
mwah, mwah, mwah.
Marilyn, before you peace out, do you want to tell everybody how they can get hold of you if they need to?
They sure can. You can go to sillygrams.com, sillygrams.com, and you can find me and all my wacky characters.
And it won't be the last you see of Alan Katz
That's
on
right.
Guides Getting a
He's
Life.
amazing.
He will be back.
Everybody.
Bye, Marilyn.
Oh,
We
you can.
have a special shot for you.
Whoa! Hopefully there's no kids watching.
Okay, bye, Alan. Okay, so to be a true Marilyn, to be a true Marilyn.
Yes.
What are her poses? What does Mare do?
There's
She
the
doesn't
one where
love
she
Mare.
puts her hands together like this,
Okay.
and you have to do a kissy face.
Oh, I'm pretty pro with those. Hang on.
Sorry, guys.
My lipstick's like
on here.
Okay, so. Okay.
There's one where she stands like this, and she has her hand like on her collarbone, like.
So
this.
feel free to try this at home. By the way, she does.
She just kind of like looks to the side like this.
It's Marilyn lessons.
Just
Everyone
kinda
get up and try.
like-
And everybody's got to go home to try. Leslie, do you want to come try?
That's your arm.
I'm doing it.
Oh,
I'm
you-
doing it.
Leslie's
Close
doing.
your eyes and look to the side. Oh, Leslie, that's
So-
beautiful, darling.
Brian's
These are
surrounded by
naturals.
femininity.
She also does one
and
like
Alan. Ooh, okay. I gotta make sure I shave.
Can't see the normally. I know. Oh, I did. I'm wearing deodorant too. I'm sure.
Wait till she does.
Yeah, just kind of.
I look like I am trying to swim.
No, you
through
look.
the
You're
air.
doing
Superman
great.
status, not
You know,
quite
Marilyn's
Marilyn.
not easy.
She isn't. And you sing
she's
too.
amazing.
You have to be able to do everything to do this character.
Well,
She's not really a character, right?
in order
She's
to
alive and
portray
well.
her, yeah, she lives. She
Marilyn
Yeah,
is.
she lives.
She does. She lives on. And
She's amazing.
Leslie, are we hearing anything from anybody on the IM board tonight?
Well, we had some really good comments about you guys' poses.
Yeah. How do they feel about our
Original
poses?
Justin thought you did good, but you needed to put your back into it.
Oh, my bad.
A little bit more. But it's doing good.
I will thank you very much.
Awesome.
It's been, I mean, the stress and everything
looks
is fine.
really
Once you
nice.
put it on, you really do take on a whole different
Yes.
sex appeal thing. And she was the first and fourth, like, she did start up the whole
She
sex
was. And you know what? The thing about Marilyn is that she was sexy without trying to be sexy.
appeal. Right.
Like she would stand in front of a camera and it was just like sex appeal just, you know, illuminated from her. Like, she's, and that's one of the things I think about portraying her is I like to kind of portray like a natural or real version of Marilyn, you know, and try to touch on her voice and the way she carries herself and not try to be over the top with being sexy. And, you know, even though she was sexy, she was sexy without trying. So that's the thing about Marilyn, I think.
And that was her real, I mean, that was her voice, right?
Yeah, she had an amazing voice. She had about a 4-octave range, and people don't give her credit for her voice. You'll hear a lot of some of the impersonators, like some of them, and I'm not saying all, because there are some amazing Marilyns out there.
Right.
You know, all they do is, you know, happy birthday, Mr. President, which is fine, but she also sang, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Like, she really had a great voice. Yeah.
Right. But then, like, her speaking voice as well
Was
is
very
really soft
breathy.
and breathy. And
But then if you hear her in some of her other movies, like River of No Return, she talked down here. Everything was with a kind of an attitude voice, and it was lower in her lower register.
Right.
So it's
you just never know.
She's crazy. She is kind of two personality. You know, she has two personalities.
Right.
But I think that's one of the things that makes her beautiful is that you get both sides of the spectrum.
well,
I don't know.
awesome. And I think you portray her in such, I mean, people got a taste tonight of you portraying her with me,
Thank
just
you.
totally on the fly asking you questions. So if people want to get hold of you, how can they do that? Where do they go to get hold of you?
For Marilyn, you can go to my website. It's Jill, Jill, Marie, Marie, sings.com, JillMarieSings.com. And you'll see my MySpace link on there. And you can also find my music page on my Marilyn page. So for my singer-songwriter stuff as well.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much for bringing in the dress and making me feel a little bit
you.
Marilyn. And
That was fun.
I definitely have this thing going. I don't even know what side it's on.
This side.
And for everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. Leslie, I don't know if you want to say goodbye to anybody who's on the stream.tv. I think just my sister and maybe a couple others, but you can wave to everybody out there and
Bye,
say.
guys. Thanks for joining.
And so again, guys, if you need to get hold of me at all, please email Brian at interact@thestream.tv or email me, Martine Bierman, at gmail.com. Also, add me on MySpace, /Martine Bierman, and add Guide to Getting Life on MySpace as well. We will see you next week at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's Guide to Getting a Life, only on the stream.tv. And then we'll do all the Maryland's.